In last class, we learned about inclination of a line. In this class, we will learn about slope of a straight line. To understand slope of a straight line, you must know about inclination. Now, we will learn the definition of slope of a line. If theta is the inclination of a line, you need to know what is inclination. What is inclination? Inclination is the angle made by a straight line with x-axis. You observe here, this is the angle theta. This is the angle made by the straight line with x-axis in positive direction. Positive direction means anti-clockwise direction. So here, if theta is the inclination of a line, then tan theta is called slope of a line. This is the definition of slope of a straight line. If theta is the inclination of a straight line, then tan theta is called slope of that straight line. Slope of a straight line is denoted by m. Generally, throughout this chapter, slope of a straight line is denoted by m. So, what is the conclusion? If theta is the inclination of a straight line, then tan theta is called slope of that line. So, slope of a line is denoted by m. How it is defined? Slope of a line is defined as m equal to tan theta. Here what is theta? Theta is the inclination of a line. Now we will try to understand this more clearly with few examples. See here, find the slope of a line whose inclination is 30 degrees. They give an inclination of a line. When we know inclination of a straight line, we can find slope of a straight line by using this formula m equal to tan theta. It is a good idea to draw the diagram for almost all the problems in this straight lines chapter to get clarity about the concept. Here, this line inclination is 30 degrees, they given like this. They are asking slope of this line. Slope of a line is denoted by m. M equal to, what is actual formula? Actual formula is tan theta. What is theta here? Theta is 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees. So here, it is important to know trigonometry values. Tan 30 degree value from trigonometry table, we know that it is 1 by root 3. So slope of this straight line is 1 by root 3. You see this another example. Find the slope from the following figure. You need to find slope of this line. Okay. Here, to find the slope of a line, we must know inclination. You may confuse here, inclination is 135 degrees. But that is not the inclination. What is inclination? Inclination is the angle made by a straight line with x-axis in positive direction. This angle is inclination. As we know, this full angle, please observe here, this full angle is 180 degrees. If I take this as theta, what I know? From figure, I know that 135 degrees plus theta equal to 180 degrees. I want inclination theta. What is theta? Theta is 180 degrees minus 135 degrees. 180 degrees minus 135 degrees is 45 degrees. So what you got here? You got inclination. Inclination is what? 45 degrees. When you know inclination of a line, then you can find slope of a line. How you will find slope of a line? We just learned that if theta is the inclination of a line, then slope of that line is tan theta. Here 45 degrees is the inclination, so slope of that line is tan 45 degrees. It is important you must be good in all trigonometry values. From trigonometry table, we know that tan 45 degrees value is 1. So slope of this straight line is 1. Now we will learn few important points related to slope of a straight line. First point is slope of x-axis. To find out slope of x-axis, you must know inclination of x-axis. In last class also we discussed about inclination of x-axis. What is the angle made by x-axis with x-axis? As both will coincide, inclination of x-axis is 0 degrees. So slope of x-axis is what? Slope of x-axis is tan 0 degrees. What is tan 0 degrees value? Tan 0 degrees value is 0. So slope of x-axis is 0. Slope of y-axis. To find slope of y-axis, you must know inclination of y-axis. What is inclination of y-axis? What is the angle made by y-axis with x-axis? Do you know what is this angle? Angle made by y-axis with x-axis? Yes, we know it is 90 degrees. Inclination of y-axis is 90 degrees. What is slope of y-axis? Slope of y-axis tan 90 degrees. Slope of y-axis is tan 90 degrees. From trigonometry table, what is tan 90 degrees value? tan 90 degrees value is not defined. That means slope of y-axis is not defined. You observe here slope of a line which is parallel to y-axis. You observe here I drawn a line which is parallel to y-axis. To find slope of this line, we must know inclination of this line. What is the angle made by this line with x-axis in positive direction? It is easy to say this is 90 degrees. So slope of a line which is parallel to y-axis. Inclination of this line is 90 degrees. Slope of that line is what? Slope of that line is tan 90 degrees. What is tan 90 degrees? Tan 90 degrees is not defined. So what you understand here? You need to understand that slope of y-axis is not defined. Slope of a line parallel to y-axis is not defined. It tells you that slope of a vertical line is not defined. Slope of a vertical line is not defined. Now, last point. Slope of a line which is parallel to x-axis. You observe this line. This line is parallel to x-axis. To find slope of this line, do you know inclination of this line? In last class, we learned about inclination of a line which is parallel to x-axis. Inclination of this line. This line is parallel to x-axis. That means there is no angle made by this line with x-axis. So we say that 0. So slope of a line which is parallel to x-axis is tan 0 degrees because inclination of this line is 0 degrees. There is no angle because these two are parallel. So what is tan 0 degrees? Tan 0 degrees value is 0. In next class, we will learn how to find slope of a straight line when a line is passing through 2 points.